Tonight, millions of dollars have just been approved for the controversial Delta Tunnel project. A powerful water board in Southern California approved $141 million of funding for the next round of planning.
It's not a final vote, but a big step in the project supported by Governor Newsom and opposed by Delta communities. The 40-plus mile tunnel would be built around 100 feet underground, running water from north to south. Your reporter Madison Keevy was in Southern California for today's vote, getting answers on where things stand and what's at stake.
I've spent the weeks leading up to this vote in the Delta talking to people who live there, who work there, some who have farmed on the same land for generations. And they've shared concerns and questions they have about this Delta Tunnel project. And so it's why I'm in Los Angeles, to come here and talk to some of the state's top water leaders, to bring them those questions and concerns and get answers.
This vote was a consequential vote because it was a vote to continue studies to determine if we can ever get to the point to build a conveyance under the Delta.
This is Adon Ortega, the Metropolitan Water District's board chair. I asked him about the concerns I've heard from people in the Delta. I've heard the word trust used a lot, especially with, farmers and people that live in the Delta. They feel like they've lost trust between, DWR, between some of the other stakeholders in the state. It comes down to now the vote is in front of your board. What would your message be to those people who have said we don't have trust in this process or this plan?
I think it's not about trust, even though that's a factor. It's about mutual interests. The basic issue here is that we're not trying to solve the same problem. I think that the quality of life in the Bay Delta and the economic interests have evolved in such a way that is not compatible with a discussion of the needs of the rest of the state.
Our Steve Large took the same question to Governor Gavin Newsom in Colusa County.
Well, I've been very sensitive about that. As you know, when I came into office, we pivoted dramatically from the previous administration that had twin tunnels. I listened very closely and intently and spent a lot of time out here, lived nearby. And so appreciate those concerns and the dialectic as it relates to the trade-offs.
Hurry up and wait. That's basically what happens next. Although this funding has been approved, nothing is official, and construction hasn't even been voted on by this board, and they likely won't take that issue up for at least another 2 years.